kid, nostalgia will often feel like a morbid sting in the arch of your spine. But it's not always that intimidating. There's another side to it too. Sometimes nostalgia, you'll realize, is more than just a yearning desire. It is a force of being that engulfs you. A recreation of two-dimensional memories that would otherwise lay dusty in a neat corner of your mind. It is the somber belief that life was once much better and that it may or may not possess the potential for the same. Nostalgia is like being headed back in time in the company of your vulnerable self. Upon reaching the destination, you become an amalgamation of your deepest feelings, fears, and findings. Thereon you live a life of romance, the kind that stems from a seedling planted within each soul. You romance with your present thoughts as they dance in the meadows of your past. The rivers of your memories flow towards you with a fire you realize you'll never experience in the world back home. And the mountains of regret look down on you, reminding you of why you should not be here. But for once, you feel unstoppable. And you don't regret it one bit.
Bombay is not a city. It's a story. It is a story of the millions that live here and refuse to be held back by the shackles of love, life, and loss. A story that embraces its past. It is the people and the places of this city that constitute its being. The way these two entities amalgamate to form an entire culture, devoid of religious conflict, breathing in ambition and sleeping on the pavements of perpetual progression, is a phenomenon known to exist nowhere else. Bombay wears its history on its sleeves, and rather proudly too. It lays bare the bloodshed that has disrupted the sleep of the innocent, the terror that has managed to gauge its uncanny strength, and the unfortunate mishaps that have left an indelible mark on the palms of its destiny. Every human being that breathes here, whether it's the chock-a-block local trains, the jam-packed highways, or the sprawling slum houses, it is a diamond emerged from the abysses of coal mines. Struggle is that natural part of him which helps him appreciate the futility of the mundane and realize that life is the little moments of quiet contemplation on the way home. He knows that life here may be fleeting, but the moments definitely are not.
Every time the curtains of my memories drape over my aging mind, I am transported to a city that thronged with age-old delight.
Fresh out of enslavement, like a flower blossomed in the middle of an unexpected spring. It was juvenile. We thought
to be raging with so much excite, progression and advancement, barged in as hallmarks of changed, we stumbled upon discoveries.
And serendipity traveled our way. But I hear when you say that Bombay has changed.
जब हम बॉम्बे में आया वो टाइम अलग था, ईमानदारी, इज्जत, मान मर्यादा, सच्चाई, अभी कुछ भी नहीं है.
That people that once adorned have now taken to smother this diverse land. Let me tell you that lives will always come and go, and there will be disturbances in the status quo.
पहले अच्छाई सब चीज़ में मोहब्बत था, इखलाक था और सस्ताई भी थी.
But the soul of a human, animal or place does not wither away with time.
हम तो जूने में रहते हैं, जूने की तारीफ करेंगे.
Despite what you say.
You must realize that Bombay was always a firework of sorts, with people and places moving at a faster pace than
most of the country that was still battling its past.
पहले का बम्बई तो अभी भी वैसे ही, मगर पहले की और बात थी, अभी का कुछ और बात थी.
A past that even today rests on its palms.
creating fireballs of memories that continue to warm like a comfort blanket on a stormy night.
When the city's figure has taken some with utmost surprise.
There's the sea that can be still when the sun is blazing hot, yet stroke you with an invigorating evening breeze on the rocks.
Leaving you with answers you always sought, whether it's the summer of 77 or 2015, there is man on the roads translating every breath into a dream.
Can you mention one thing that has changed from the past?
No, now changes have come, we have to go according to the changes.
Don't say people, as that is too irrational a thought.
It's the bodies that arrive and depart, but there are some things that remain unchanged in the hearts. Walk the streets of Bombay and find out for yourself the humanity that rests